Hello and welcome. Today I am going to teach you how to play Archgriffin Alumni. If you noticed, I'm not streaming. This is made just for you people on the YouTube, part of the YouTube Plain Talk family, the YouTube fam. That's right. Just me talking to myself in a room while playing Gwent. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great because this is how Gwent was meant to be played. If you were here for the last time I played any deck and just chatted with you guys, you quickly realized it's a pretty casual experience. Let's go ahead and dive right in to my mad ramblings while we play. I decided, A, it's the card that nobody plays anymore because people have figured out it's bad. Today, not today, I've realized that a lot of people mess up playing Archgriffin because there's a lot of weird lines of play you have to take out the deck, and so I thought, we'll just go for it. We'll go for it. Let's look at the hand real fast. I mulligan card the Alumni and teleports. Don't really need those until Alumni in round 3. What we want to be focusing on right now is, can we combo? Can we set up the situation, 9 or 10 cards, that will let us win the game in round 1? And that's what I'm going to try to achieve here. Here is the good news. Their deck is not the best at handling. It's not terrible. It's not great. Ironically, as much as I hate Ryogan, it is a card that gives them an out. If they can get enough weather and storm on back row to instantly wipe this whole board, we will lose. I don't think they're capable of it. So I'm just starting off with the very standard combo. Troy here, Leticia to the left. It's more of like Brett Hen, being afraid of Brett Hen, but it doesn't really matter which side you play. But I always prioritize Leticia over Troy. And so I usually just let Troy be the furthest to the right. Figure it out from there. So obviously also they don't have Brett Hen, just habits from playing. What we're going to be focusing on right now is just getting down some Artuza students. Artuza students are absolute beasts. We want 2 or 3 of them depending on what happens here. This is dangerous in my eyes. I don't actually have an answer to it either. Thus we find our first problem. I look like I'm about to lose the game. Do I pass? I don't think I can pass at this point. That is a huge problem. Because my fear right now is Rain, here, Res Ryogan. It'll be okay. So why do I so let's go ahead. A lot of talking there. Let's get the R2 now. I'm going to keep going down this path. I'm kind of committed at this point too. It'll be okay because if they kill everything, I don't think they can kill Troy. 4 Res kills 2, which stinks. Yeah, so Fukusa would be an absolute beat. Even 6 would kill most. There's no way. Come on, God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. All right. Doing good so far. Doing good so far. Okay, Leticia's getting low. Leticia's getting low. You got a couple of options here. You can go for an early Mandrake. Mandrake will reset her order ability. And so she'll proc on herself after you use it. But not reset patience because I have no idea why. I to this day do not understand why CDPR made it that way. You can gamble it on the Rain, but if you brick, your Nearmancy has to be used on Renew. So you won't be able to carry over a Pincer Maneuver charge. Not the end of the world because we have a Amphibious Assault to find the Alumni. Just have to get lucky on the Erland. But I think I'm going to just say, we're going to play it safe. We're not going to go for a third one. I'm just going to go ahead and get a reset here. Now she's back to 6. No more Lucky Corals. Also, no more Berna. Is that her name? Brina? I think Brina's a better name. I think it's closer to Berna, though. But draw 2, discard 2, potentially double hitting here. Plus Rain still won't kill her. Awesome. And so far, so good. Okay, Crow Messengers is fantastic. That's almost a sure sign we're going to win this one because you need to get through here, right? But that means they don't. So we get to transition into the all-time greediest way to play this deck, which is always Grant. Go ahead and play Reinforcements. Get ourselves an Artuza student. So we kind of went out of order, right? So the order is Troy, Leticia, student, find another way to get another student, Reinforcements, play another one, Megascope, final student, which would be Reinforcements or play the other student, Mandrake, not Mandrake, Archgriffin, Mandrake, click of the Mandrake, click everything, buff the Archgriffin, then Tisaya, then you play Barnard Student with the final click on Leticia, and then you close out the game of casting contest. So that's what we're going to aim for here. At this point, we're looking really, really good right now. How do I want to go about this, John? Let's start with the AA here. I'm going to go ahead and get my Archgriffin. This is Archgriffin turn. We kind of went out of order. Normally, I had played Archgriffin last turn and Drake here. But obviously, we had to do a deviation. And this deck can do deviations. I think that's something people seriously sleep on. For example, looking at my hand right now, wow, I could have in retrospect just deviated and wiped out this Ryogan with a squirrel. No need. No real need, but I could have. That probably would have been really smart in retrospect. As Ryogan's probably the only solution to this situation. You'll probably get a pass from them here. They're already dead. They just don't know it yet. I wonder if they're going to forfeit. There's the bass. So, how do I want to play this one out? Ooh, interesting problem. I got like 2 lines of play. So I'm gonna miss casting contest. So casting contest to Saya and Bonard Suna is all I need. My last 3. But I am gonna pincer maneuver. I'll take it to Saya because we're gonna play her this round, and I'm not gonna play teleport. Teleport or squirrel. Gotta be teleport. Now you just go here. Buff up your Griffin. This is the most important part. If you're going to cut out of the video, this is the part you quit at. But watch this first. The Saya to the front. If for some reason, God knows why, if you don't play to Saya, if you play to Saya to the right of Leticia, not to the left, not to the front, but to the right, this zone will not work. Everything goes wrong with however CDPR has ordered the game. So please, under all circumstances, do not do that. Now we're going to go ahead and click on Leticia here. Give 20 patience to everything because that's super fair. So now Bonard Suna's at 20. Our alumni will in fact have zeal. And we can go ahead and give a lot of love over to our Archgriffin friends here. Now I can smack down the squirrel. Say, alright, or Neuromancy or Ryogan gone. In this case, Ryogan's not going to be that useful. Obviously, we're not going to swarm much, so I'll just take out the or Neuromancy. And voila. Voila. Now we're going to get back our Neuromancy, so we're guaranteed to have Erland. We get back AA, get a guaranteed alumni, and we win the game. It's that easy, folks. I think that's what Fuchsia Briefs. It's that easy. It's that easy. All accordance of the Holy Scripture. Love you, Fuchsia Briefs. And it's straightforward. And now this is the most important part. You get to the GG screen. 0. You will not get GGs for playing this deck. For all the people who play this deck, if you need scraps, do not play this. I get GGs maybe 1 every 3 games of this thing. It is not fair. It's hilarious. And oops, broken. I'm climbing a little bit on the pro ladder, and it's great. I love it. Oh yeah, I started starting to work through my seasonal trees here. Not my seasonal trees, but my new beginner trees. Again, I will plug this. I made a video on it, but if you are sleeping, these new trees give you a ton of gold cards, for good gold cards too, for a variety of factions. And also, the keg has the best keg rate in the game. If we were to go over to Scoia'tael here, check this out, guys. Now I can actually leave it here. 1 key for a keg. Best rate in the game. That's as good as a node. A fully maxed out node. It's fantastic. Well, that was really quick. Why don't we queue up one more? Why don't we queue up another one? Hopefully, if you just copy my ordering, you're going to be fine. That was really good. There is flexibility in it all. Hopefully get some other deck that's not Nilfgaard. If we get Nilfgaard, you just lose. Beautiful. Death Wish is right on the money. Maruna is a pain, though, and they're going first, so that's a problem. Yeah, we got Earnest Shadows. We're going to have to deal with Maruna. I don't actually have a good answer either. I don't think they're going to move anything, though. I think I'll need Purify. Our hand is garbage. Crap. Okay. So we need to do Operation Giga Brain. I repeat, we're going for Operation Giga Brain, so we got to bluff hard. How are we going to do that? I'm so glad you asked. This Barnard student, all part of the plan. Check this out. What I'm going to do is play the Barnard student, and then I'm going to get them to Maruna it to make sure they win this round. And they're going to feel very good about themselves, which is very important for me, right? Because I'm going to throw this round. I'm going to pass on 7. Because this hand is crap. I need 1, 2, 3 cards, right, from my deck. I can only search 2 because for some reason Orneomancy and AA are in my deck because God hates me. That's right. This is confirmation. If you've not figured out the entirety of Gwent, determining whether God hates you or not, then you are absolutely not picking up what CDPR is laying down. This is a game for measuring how much God loves you. That's it. That's all it does. If you're rank 25, you know, it speaks volumes. Rank 1 speaks volumes. That's it. It's not about, you know, the luck. God's love, baby. Something like that. Though I will say, paradoxically, I was raised as a Episcopalian, so I'm familiar with the Bible. I would say actually the people that God loves really have a tough time in retrospect. So maybe not a fair joke. And also, lots of different gods, lots of different religions. So maybe it doesn't hit as hard as I hope. Give me the Maruna. Oh, okay. All I wanted was Maruna. So obviously, I don't want to do anything with this garbage hand. You know what? Squirrel, get him. I don't care. Get him, Squirrel. Put him down. It's because if I play R2 this turn, A, this is a great card. And then B, they'll just eat it and kill it. Get him, Megascope. I don't care about Megascope. Megascope overrated. Leticia activated. Alright, I'll pass. Now Urn of Shadows is gone. So if they get a really good Maruna, they can only steal one student. And if they only steal one student, and I get like 6 casts of a student, it's going to be fine in my book. Just fine, just fine. Alright, got a casting contest. Got the Griffin. Got a teleport. I'm going to put back teleport number 1. I'm going to put back teleport number 2. And gosh darn it, our hand can't be this bad. What? It's alright. Operation Gigabrain is a go. I repeat, Operation Gigabrain is a go. Now, how do I handle this? This deck is all about creativity. What do we have going for us right now? Well, I have 1 R2 as a student, 2 R2 as a student, and if you're in a pinch, Alumni can be R2 as a student number 3, obviously. Because as the first one gets buffed up, this ends up being 40 points. Do I want it in round 3? Sure. Do I have to have it in round 3? No. Like 200 point immune Erlin's probably enough to win anyways. Gotta be careful about Imperial Manticores though. Gotta be really careful about that. So bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. So there's a couple lines of play I can take here, and they're all very mean. You don't want to play Erland. Don't want to play Erland. I can just play Archgriffin. That's not good for us. If I play Student and Student dies, this stinks. But on the other hand, if I play Student, I can go ahead and grab AA and Troy, which will give me access to protection in this and all that fun jazz. And by double doing it, if they have Manticore or Maruna, they probably won't hit it. Now if they hit it, it's going to be a pain in my butt. Alright, Erland. Don't want you here because I do intend to play every card in my hand. On Troy. They won't have Zeal, will they? I'll pick an Alumni. Obviously, it's not great. I do get access to the Bonnard Student with Renew. So this can be Bonnard Student, right? We're all about creativity. Fine. Everything's fine. Let's just get Troy down, get Leticia ticking, and I'll figure it out. It's all part of the plan. How do I pivot here? Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. We can do this. Detloff overrated, Archgriffin activated, as God intended. So, this is fine. Really bad hand. So what I'm going to do, let's just get things going and we'll figure it out. I think the answer here is going to be give up on the renew. We're not going to renew this. I'm going to renew the student now. So I can go student, 1, backup student, and then full perfect combo from the bottom out. Flexibility, baby. Now, God, I need you to love me a little bit here. I need a volunteer to take a hit. I've helped volunteers a lot of times in my life. I've been a very diligent person. Put the student back.
The day is nigh when all
Go.
hold my beauty.
Now we're pivoting back, and we're gonna have to depend on the draws. Now the good news is, gotta guarantee to AA unless they remove a squirrel. And I can potentially draw Neomancy or Erland, both of which are great. Downside is, okay, so they're gonna lose the game. Very likely lose the game. Not guaranteed,
Not I.
but I'm going to do my best. So now we're going to use the Alumni here as our third copy. Something got messed up. What happened? I played an extra card. I have 3. I might have gotten 2 greedy. I did. Okay, so I got pseudo greedy. So because I played a card off kilter, right? They killed an R2 as a student, and which put me on 9, and I wanted to keep it. I had to play Renew to get back. I played 3. What happens here is you click here, and you're not going to get the first round the buffing on the Archgriffin if you want max value, which I know seems a little bit weird and counterintuitive. Remember, to Sai it, you put it here, combo doesn't work. Put it here or here, works. So I'll go ahead and put her here. That's my usual safe spot. Because Leticia, when you proc her, only applies at end of turn. So I have to click her. Play out the Archgriffin. If they have COC, I'm going to cry, guys. I'm going to physically cry on stream. End turn. So now what are we at? You got buffed. 39, 37, you're 39. You know what, Alumni? Go get him, Tiger. So, how do we lose the game, guys? How do we lose? Imperial Manticore will lose us the game with creative removal, like Werecat. That's what I want to be careful of. Maroon is another good example. We need bodies on the floor. Also, if I play Erlen and they instantly eat it, we lose too. There's a lot of ways we lose here. That is a crap draw. Okay. Alright, God. Look. I know. I might joke around on stream about religious beliefs. I am very guilty of that. I won't deny it. But, like, really? Okay. I play Peller. Go. Then I can AA for the Alumni. You brick. Maruna. And I play the Griffin outright. AA. Alumni. Notice, Alumni, because we messed up, and not really messed up. Our hands did not come together this round. Because of that, we got this situation, right? Don't have the Zeal, but 7 is a pain. And they don't have anything except Vol that can really bail them out here. Good old Vol, also known as the lock that somehow is surprisingly decent, but Syndicate and Nilfgaard, or Syndicate and monsters are forced to use. Everyone else can get a lock, apparently. So be it, right? Alright. That's a good sign for us, because that's a pretty weak play. Like, 10 is a great amount, but, like, it's also not 210. Alright, look. That's our situation. This will be, if they kill Griffin, we lose. If the Griffin can't be answered, they'll forfeit in about 2 seconds. Okay. I mean, that hurts. That's like the best Yaga I think I've ever seen. That's an 86-point Yaga. Well, 7 with the base power. 87-point Yaga. But I don't know if it's enough. This will be interesting. If you have the Heat Wave and you drag this out, you're going to break my heart, man. But that is the best Yaga I've ever seen. That's an 87-point Yaga. Because remember, I lose the points. They gain the points. Just like C's. 87-point Yaga. Do they do it? Do they do it? I give them endless respect. So we got a Mushy Harpy. He's got that. This reminds me of a deck I made last patch. It's time to update it. Alright. If you come out and hit me with spores, I'm going to cry at the end. It's now 52 points. Obviously doesn't change anything. They're going... Oh, they're trying to eat the Alumni for another 14 points. That Yaga is literally going to be 100 points in my cards. No! No way! That is hilarious! Oh man, that loss is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, that makes my day. What a sick way to lose. I love it. GG. GG. Endless respect there. That was ballin'. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Losing like that. See, those kind of losses, I would put in all my videos. Losing oftentimes is like, oh, they have Heat Wave. Like if I, like in a normal deck construction, like deck gameplay video, when I pick my games and put them up, normally it's like, oh, I played Archgriffin, I got that bad hand, they had Heat Wave. Nothing interesting. That was finesse. That was hot. All right, we'll do one more. So let's clean up house. Honestly, Kind of breaks my heart a little bit that I'm doing this right now. Nereo again. Mask, Squirrel's overrated. Alumni's overrated. Great, because this at least can be a backup combo piece. How do we do? We got our Neomancer. It kind of makes everything better. We have a Renew as backup. This can fix 2 cards in hand. I think we can full combo here. So on Monday it was supposed to be where this video was a Syndicate deck, and Syndicate brewing is so difficult. It drives me actually nuts. It's so difficult getting the coins and spenders right these days. Because now Power Creep is there, so now what used to be really easy of Tunnel Drill, Sea Jackal, and stuff, now getting 1.5, you know, having like, if a coin is 1.5 points, say it's 1.5 or 1.25, you know, Dip and the Pontar coming down is 7.5 points, right? 3 coins, 4.5 points, 7.5 points. You know, that used to be really good, but now getting an 8-point bronze is pretty darn doable, eh? So as a result, you have to really make the coins work, and you have the coins and spenders, and without Tunnel Drill to be the Lamau 1.5 spender and its damage, which is the best type of best type of point, because you can kill your opponent's engines and stuff, getting even more points. Pseudo speaking, anyways. You can't do that anymore. It's not simple. Anyway, and I just failed. I was debating about making the deck, literally watching me try 3 or 4 different Syndicate decks and having no sparks, no signs of life, nothing I could resuscitate. Probably still have to keep trying. I really want to get another Syndicate deck out, but I swear unlike most decks I put, which is I can tell in 2 games if it's going to work or not, and it can take me about 6 games to get a good deck list down for it. Yeah, okay. First things first, I want AA here. AA and Archgriffin are the 2 cards I need. Do I want to use Reinforcement? I think I prefer Megascope over Reinforcements. Reinforcements is... What do we... no, 1, 2, 3. I'll put you back, actually. I'll put back the Alumni here. I'd rather use 1, 2, 3 and draw you later. Doing it this way, so I get the AA, so I can get Leticia. Good for AA, make her a little tankier in case they have rain. Well, they have this rain, but more rain than that. But so most decks, 5, 6, 7 games, I can probably have a pretty good deck list put together. But Syndicate literally takes days. Usually takes me taking an idea, 2 games ever. I say, man, this hurts, but there's something here. Play that day out, play 7, 8, 10 games of it, and say, all right, try something else that day, and then come back to the Syndicate deck the next day and try again, and it just takes forever. Just give me Tunnel Drill back. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. I'm happy without it. That's actually a really good sign. So obviously I don't like seeing that card. Like, obviously I'm not sitting there saying great, they have damage, but it tells us a lot about their hand, right? Don't have a Purify, don't have hard removal. They might have Giga Scorpion. Could be a Giga Scorpion in a second. Play that before I play more students, because that's obviously what's coming if Leticia comes down. And so maybe I might say go with Delirium, try to get it, work from there. But if they do actually have the removal for it, it's okay. You know what, God? Give me a solid. I would be a little sad. That worked out fine. Alright. Okay. Well. Go ahead and get that down. Megascope can only be used on the second one, because then when I play Reinforcements, at the end of the turn off 3, and then go transition. On the other hand, though, John, there's a choice we have to make. Tough choice. If they kill this on the rain proc, I have to renew it. And then they might kill this one. Well. There is another Giga Brain move here. Yeah. Let's see how this one shakes out. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, this is fine. So we've pivoted, so we're not going to use... Thank you. Thank you, random person, for losing the game. Yeah. So we only have 2 students here. So be it. I'm going to transition appropriately here. Archgriffin comes down. Mandrake is next. Do Mandrake first before Tisaya. I'll explain it. I don't feel like I have to explain it. I think you guys probably pick up what I'm laying down when I say that. because you want to get her patience. You want to upgrade the patience of students first before you reset.
Death and blood are specters between us.
Okay, great. Remember, top left, don't play it in the fail zone. Click it, play your Bonnard student. She gives what right now? 24 to everybody. Great. Now you kind of have a choice. So it's 46. 46. I am, because we have Orneromancy, I can find the Erland. Let me just go ahead and get a casting contest real quick. Because, you know, life's painful, but then you get to go even more painful. Go back to reinforcements. Hope to draw it later on. You're a 46 here, so we'll go ahead and grab it. Upgrade it. And turn. So what do we got right now? We got 150.8 point Archgriffin. And our alumni are clapping as a 46 point boost with Zeal. So alumni are 50 points apiece. Archgriffin's 146. I find that this deck, with the alumni version, you want to go for the longer round. No problem. My favorite thing is when you mulligan this and hit Erland. Like, watch. Easy as that. If you look closely, it's Erland. You might. This is obviously Erland. Moving along. Don't read too much into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass. We can do a nice long round because alumni like a long round. We have teleports to reset them and bounce them around. You got all kinds of fun stuff. And the idea that, hey, we get to do 6 on 10, but like our cards are 50 to 150 points apiece. It's pretty darn spicy. I found that this deck did struggle in ranked 1. I don't know if this is gonna be the case in like a week. The meta, especially early on in a patch, it's always changing, literally day by day by day. It's about 2 weeks till it really settles down, in my opinion. And in rank 1, I find right now a lot of control. In pro, I find less control because people have probably used pro, climbed with control. Now they're in pro, they're taking a break. So if you are climbing, make sure you tailor the deck to meet the meta. There's the Erland. See? Told you. Never doubted. Delirium gone is actually really good for us. And got rid of that. Got no Delirium. Can't play you immediately. No big deal. I don't want to approach this one. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just AA for an alumni. Pop it on the back row. Do you have Heat Wave? I mean, honestly, I know it looks really bad. They could kill our alumni. I could grab another alumni. They could kill that too. And literally, it's just Erland against their deck. But Erland is 140. It's like 100, not 40, 60 something, 160 something. Ah. Where was I? Oh, in rank 1's full of control right now. So I find in pro right now, not many people doing control because they probably climbed Skellige, Nilfgaard, Northern Realms. Northern Realms is still pretty popular in pro. But ranked 1 is full of everyone being mean. So this deck really struggled there. Uniless Traps slotted ranked 1, and then it flipped. Rank R. The pro rank ladder was a lot easier with the Archgriffin.
Gods protect us.
Ooh, I got them bad news. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Oh, I actually do got them bad news. Hold on. Do I have a solution? No. All right, well. Go get him, Tiger. You got more removal? I'm gonna go and add something to your stew. Getty. Okay.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
Teleport.
We have each other's
Die.
backs. That's more than most.
This is obviously a heat wave. I lied about it being Erland. This is a heat wave, guys. All we're doing is basically, I don't have anything to buff. I want to play Erland immune. You could argue just play Erland unimmune and start buffing it, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure this is plenty to murder them. Not really in a rush here.
Die by your side.
No. And this is obviously fair for the record. This is a balanced and kind deck. You're welcome. I'll just put you on the back row. I don't think it really matters here. Spread out from Kiss of Rain. Minimize any points they can get. But the fact that Erland is going to be what? 162, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 167 points. Delirium is in the grave, so I don't have to worry about that. No crazy Bride of the Sea shenanigans. If I thought they could do that potentially, I'd just put them on the same row. And pray to God. There's a lot of praying to God in Gwent. Very religious game. Very religious game. Alright. That's a scary one. deals the damage.
How wonderful.
We're gonna play you on the. I guess we'll play you on the back row. I can't think of any cards that I'm gonna cry about. So play you.
We've to rise above, go beyond, become.
And now my opponent can contemplate all of their life choices. The delirium, man. It was a bold move. Bold move, Grasshopper. But that's it. That's how you play the deck. I hope this helped. Particularly for anyone who's writing about how it works. Make sure you put the Psy in the right spot. Okay. There's no Ryogan. I don't have to worry about anything.
Your descendants, my beloved.
No! Alright, well, whatever. I'll put it in the video. I didn't think about this line of play. Haven't run into it. Good game. Really threw really hard.
Man has a
Okay, I mean, I can surrender too, man. I was just giving you a play pass, but so be it. GG, I got smoked. Well, don't make it learn from my mistakes. God, I love this deck. You can be so cocky with it. What a rude individual. How dare you play more cards? It's like a full mar. I could get it if you had like an 100-point combo at the end, but like... Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, learn from my mistakes, people. Hopefully they helped. I hope you got a better feel for how to play the deck, because I kind of talked it out, kind of maneuvered my way through. For people who have made it this far, I'll do one final thing so that you can awkwardly have to keep bringing up my video. Let me get a notepad. Here you guys go. You ready for this? Best ordering. You can deviate. Best ordering, though, is following: 10, Troy; 9, Leticia; 8, Student; 7, Copy Student; 6. So this would be like Mega, reinforcements. You get the idea. 6, Student. Ideally Student, or reinforce. Alumni if you're desperate. That is a desperate. Ideally you want to keep both for the final round. Alright, now you have all them out. 5 is Archgriffin. At this point, then you go to 4. This would be Mandrake. 3. We got red coin on all of those too, if I recall. That's just the worst coin. I'm not feeling too bad. A little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer. 3, you're going for Tisaya. Also, click first. You're doing Mandrake on Leticia. Click first, or click. You have to click Mandrake. You have to click it then Mandrake. Tisaya doesn't matter the order. Click just watch placement. Watch placement. 2, Barnard Student. Click. 1, Casting Contest. And that's it. Don't click Bond. Only a minor note here, little finesse I never commented on in the games, is at the end, you're going to have so many points. You're going to have a 4,000 point Archgriffin. If this all goes according to plan, you'll have a Barnard Student with like 20 patience. You don't have to use them to get points. You can just let him get one more patience. That's right, you can get the extra point patience. Do I think it matters that much? No. Is it correct play? Yes. And that's the idea. If something goes wrong, you have to play a move card like Siege Ladder. You have to play a Renew. Just cut out one of the students, and it'll be fine. You'll have an 150 point Archgriffin. And actually, you saw a lot of these games. I had to do weird things to get what I wanted done. Deck is very flexible, very strong. If you don't know what to do, copy that. If something goes wrong, figure it out. Like sometimes an opponent will play all the way down and they interfere with my combo a ton and I get like a 50 point Archgriffin. Like let's say they kill a bunch of my stuff. Then I can just try to go for a 2-0 and play for a 50 point Erland. Because in a short round on even cards, like 50 points is a ton. And a long round, I'd rather be like 6 cards versus 10 than 3 versus 7 with a smaller Archgriffin. But the Alumni, longer, wider. If you can answer Erland, great. Can you answer all the other shenanigans I can do? And that's the idea. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wow, we got clobbered that last play. Good to know. You don't know until you try. So try things in life, guys. It's the words to live by. Words to live by. You're welcome. Looking out for the people. If you like this kind of video, let me know down below. Leave a like. Love you all. See you in 12 hours. because that's how long it is between each of my videos. Take care. Shout out to McRandar, Pseudonym81, and Ahmed Ali for all their unbelievably generous support on Patreon. You there, if you're listening this far, you should become a patron. I appreciate it. Love you all.